Welcome back, everyone. RacerX here, and I am back in Pontiac, Michigan today at Roadkill Nights. And guess what? Directly behind me, I have a car that I want to take a really close look at. That is not even available yet. That is the 2025 Charger Daytona Scatpack, 670 electric horsepower. Let's take a closer look.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Today, I am at the Dream Giveaway Garage in Largo, Florida. There's a giveaway that I wanted to tell you guys about. I haven't even featured it on my channel at all, and it ends in just a couple of days, and it is epic. If you love old school muscle, take a look at this. This is truly an epic giveaway if you love classic muscle. You get both of these old school Chevy big block cars for one entry price. This is a 1970 454 Chevelle SS. Just take a look at that beautiful engine. You've got old school cues all over this thing. It is truly an old school muscle car, and this is one of the most popular Chevelle models in history. And then of course right over here, you've got a 1969 Camaro SS. Just take a look at that 396 under the hood. Once again, this is a resto mod, but beautiful interior, old school all the way. Take a look at that steering wheel here. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you love old school muscle, don't miss out on your chance to win both of these beautiful cars. Like I said, one entry price will get you both cars if you just so happen to win. And if you use my code RacerX, you will get not 2, but 3 times the entries for one price. So go check out Dream Giveaway's website. My code works on all of their giveaways, but you only have a couple more days to enter on this big block Chevy giveaway. Good luck. I realize that most people have seen this at SEMA, they saw it at Speed Week, lots of people have seen videos of it, but when you see it in person with the street wheels on it, not the drag wheels like you saw on the Banshee before, it does look a little bit different. The stance on it actually doesn't look too bad. I've seen this on other videos, I've seen some of the Dodge roll of this car, and I wasn't all that crazy about how it looks, but in person, I will say it actually looks a little different to me. I actually do kind of like the way it looks. It looks a little more angular. Take a look at it from this angle right here. It definitely has a more angular look than what I thought it was going to. Take a look at this big panel right here. And I'm gonna kind of give you a little bit of a look at the back of this. The Fradsonic exhaust chamber right down here. That is a patented exhaust. And it is weird to have an exhaust on an EV, but that is what it has. This car features 20-inch wheels with Goodyear Eagle Sports in a 305 in the front. And then when you get to the rear, same tires, 325 by 20 in the back. So there's a lot of meat under this EV. Another subtle feature are the mirrors. They actually are carbon fiber weave. You can see that right there. It's a little hard to pick up on camera, but they do look nice. And of course, the headlights on this car are vastly different from the outgoing Charger. Just give you a quick look at that. And obviously there is that R-wing pass-through right in the front, the signature of this car. Check out the Fradsonic symbol on the back of the Scatpack. That is actually really cool. You can see the light bar kind of go all the way around this car right here. And it actually has some of the cues from the old Charger, kind of the shape of it, but certainly didn't have that big Fradsonic symbol that lights up in the middle. So a little bit different there. Now, when you look at the interior of the 2025 Charger Daytona Scatpack, things have changed quite a bit from the old car. This is a much more modern interior on this car. I do really like this red stitching on the black. You can see this is kind of a carbon weave here on the door. Kind of got like a deep channel right here. And as you get over here, you'll see they've got basically like a suede here on the dash, which is nice. Take a look at the steering wheel in this. I really like that red stitching. Flat bottom, flat top on this. You'll see the infotainment screen right over here. You've got this really nice digital dash. I will actually turn this on for you, but you'll see the seats right here as well. And the seats in this car definitely look revised and a lot more sporty. They almost look like a Recaro or something like that, just way softer. You can see obviously there's power there. On the inside right here, you will see it's got more of that carbon weave right here. This is how you put the car in gear, so to speak. And a really nice big infotainment screen there. It's kind of hard to capture on camera. Right over here, once again, really nice seats. And then right here in the back, you actually have a fair amount of room in the back of this car. And here is the trunk space in the 2025 Charger EV Scat Pack. It's going to be obviously exactly the same as you would find in the RT version of this, but you can see it is pretty roomy. It doesn't go way down. Obviously, they've got batteries kind of way low in this car right here, but you can see these seats do fold forward, which would actually give you a lot of room going back into the car. You can see right here, you've got the sunshade right there as well, but putting stuff in the back of this car is actually way easier, and you have more room than the outgoing Charger. And it is kind of cool looking at the lights on this car. I am a fan. Here is the seating position in the 2025 Charger Daytona Scatpack EV. And I will say this is a really nice place to sit. I really like that two-tone stitching they have, obviously with the suede there on the dash on the passenger side. You can see you've got a lot of this carbon weave, and it's sort of all over the inside of this car. I really like that steering wheel. It does feel very buttoned down and very new inside this Charger. I'm used to the old Charger. You can see this really nice digital display here, and this does quite a bit. You can see it's kind of giving me a pressure reading for the tires. And right over here, obviously, as I mentioned, that's how you put it in drive. Right over here is where you start it. Very different from our traditional Dodges. You've got your traditional, your ports down here if you want to listen to your music, plug your phone in, all that good stuff. You can see the vents in this car are very narrow, whether it's in the center or over there on the side. Once again, that carbon weave on the door, it looks really good. And visibility in this car is actually really good. I mean, I wasn't expecting the visibility to be quite this good. You can see out that back window really nicely. And when you get over here, as I mentioned before, nice big back seats, and then this entire roof is clear, so you can see all the way back, and a really nice place to sit in this brand new Charger. I'm actually really impressed. I know I'm not a big EV fan, but you can see it is a really nice interior. So there you go, guys. There is a look at the incoming 2025 Charger Daytona Scatpack EV. I know not everybody is a huge fan of EVs. I will say the interior of this, I really, really like it. I know it doesn't have the same sound as your Hemi V8s. It is different, but I will say they did a pretty good job with a lot of the cues on the car. So you tell me, would you buy something like this? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.